As training camp inches closer, one question looms large over Halas Hall. Why haven't the Chicago Bears signed any of their 3 second-round draft picks, Luther Burden III, Ozzy Trapillo, and Shamar Turner? With rookies and quarterbacks set to report on Saturday, July 19th, the clock is ticking. But before we dive into what this means for the Bears and how it could affect the 2025 season, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on breaking Bears coverage. We've got you covered every step of the way, from training camp to preseason, regular season, and beyond. Now, back to the headlines. According to multiple league insiders, including Adam Schefter, this is not a Chicago-specific issue. It's a league-wide standoff. As of early July, only 2 of the 32 second-round draft picks across the NFL have signed their rookie deals. The sticking point? Guaranteed contracts. First-round picks receive fully guaranteed contracts by default. Third-round picks and beyond receive a mix. Some guaranteed years, some not. But second-rounders? They've become the battleground. Players and agents are pushing for fully guaranteed deals, while front offices remain cautious. This negotiation trend has emerged over the past couple of years, and now represents a significant challenge to closing contracts on time. For the Bears, this situation is especially sensitive. Last year, they didn't even have a second-round pick. Their top selections were Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze, both first-rounders who signed just before reporting. Their third-round pick, Kieran Amagaji, didn't receive a fully guaranteed contract either. Going back to 2023, Tyreek Stevenson and Gervin Dexter, Chicago's second-round selections that year, had less than 50% of their contracts guaranteed. So, if either were cut today, the team wouldn't owe them the rest of the deal. It's a stark reminder that second-round picks walk a tightrope between investment and expendability. This brings us to our 2025 trio. Burden was picked 39th overall, and his draft position gives his agent strong leverage to demand a fully guaranteed contract. Trapillo and Turner, drafted later in the round, may end up with 3 guaranteed years and a team option in year 4. That's the 3+1 model many teams seem to favor now. But here's the bottom line. It's a standoff, not a red flag. Until July 19th arrives without signatures, there's no reason to panic. History tells us that deals often come together right before camp. Still, it's a developing storyline worth monitoring, especially with how crucial these rookies could be to Chicago's plans this season. High hopes and harsh realities, projecting rookie outcomes. Now that we've covered the contract gridlock, let's shift focus to the field. These rookies were drafted for a reason, and the expectations are high. But what's a realistic outlook for each of these 3 players? Let's explore best-case and worst-case scenarios for each, starting with the biggest name of the bunch. Luther Burden III, wide receiver. Best-case scenario? Luther Burden becomes a breakout star, turning heads during training camp and showing enough by season's end to make veteran DJ Moore expendable in 2026. Burden's game overlaps significantly with Moore's. Both thrive after the catch, can work inside and outside, and bring physicality to their routes. If Burden ascends quickly, it gives the Bears leverage to explore cap-saving options, including potentially moving Moore's high salary. Worst-case scenario? Burden struggles to adapt. He's playing catch-up after missing OTAs and minicamp. Learning the Bears' playbook isn't easy, and mental reps can only take a player so far. If he falls behind Olamide Zaccheaus and fails to grasp the playbook, the rookie could be limited to spot duties or return work. A stat line of 400 to 500 yards would be underwhelming for a player with first-round talent. Reality? Likely somewhere in between. Expect a slow start with potential to surge later in the season. Ozzy Trapillo, offensive tackle, drafted at 56th overall, Trapillo's trajectory feels a bit more straightforward. Best case? He wins the starting left tackle job outright, showcasing strong pass protection and growing into a dependable blindside protector for Caleb Williams. Worst case? He doesn't win the job, and not only that, he gets leapfrogged by Kieran Amagaji, relegating him to a backup right tackle role, the position he played most in college. That would delay his development at left tackle, which is clearly where the Bears envision his future. Most likely, he beats out Amagaji, but competes closely with Braxton Jones. If Jones isn't fully healthy, Trapillo could be starting sooner rather than later. With offensive line protection being key to Williams' development, this battle is critical to watch during camp. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Chicago's rookies, help us grow the community. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a Bears update. From position battles to in-game breakdowns, this is your home for all things Chicago Bears. Let's keep it rolling. Shamar Turner, defensive line. Turner is arguably the most intriguing prospect of the three. His potential is sky-high, but so are the uncertainties. Best case? By season's end, Turner is the team's top 3-tech defensive tackle, even surpassing veteran Grady Jarrett. At 6 feet 4 inches, 295 pounds, Turner offers a unique blend of size and quickness that could wreak havoc on interior lines. If he stays healthy and adapts quickly, Turner could finish the season as a foundational piece on the defensive front. Worst case, he becomes a tweener, too small to play nose tackle, too inexperienced to hold the edge, and stuck without a defined role. That's a concern because he's relatively new to playing inside, only moving there late in his college career. Add in the fact that he missed critical off-season reps due to injury, and the adjustment period could be rocky. Most likely, he rotates in throughout the season, flashes occasionally, and enters year 2 ready to compete for a starting job. Think Gervon Dexter, who took similar steps in his own development. What's next for the Bears rookies? With training camp less than 3 weeks away, Chicago's front office faces growing pressure to finalize these rookie deals. But fans should stay patient. The Bears' current leadership has handled contract situations with a calm, long-view approach, and there's no reason to think that will change now. Even if these players report on the eve of training camp, as Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze did last year, that still gives them time to ramp up and make an impact. The most important thing is avoiding extended holdouts that could stunt development, especially for Burden and Trapillo, who are both being counted on for early contributions. For Shamar Turner, a development year isn't the end of the world. For Burden, the learning curve will be steep, but the talent is undeniable. And for Trapillo, the offensive line battle will be one of the fiercest in camp. One thing is certain. All 3 rookies hold a significant piece of Chicago's future. Whether it's Burden emerging as a playmaker, Trapillo protecting the franchise quarterback, or Turner disrupting backfields, these players will help shape what this new era of Bears football becomes. And that's why it's essential to keep an eye on how these negotiations unfold. Because the moment they sign and step onto the field, the clock officially starts, not just on their rookie season, but on the next phase of the Bears' rebuild. Final word, don't let the contract delays distract from the big picture. These are 3 talented players who, in time, could become pillars of the Chicago Bears. Expect news soon, and when it drops, you'll hear it here first. Subscribe now, like the video, smash the bell. This is your home for real Bears insight. Until next time, bear down.